we've put together a few great questions to ask your photographer before you get in front of the camera. Number 1, can I bring someone with me? Having someone with you, especially if you've never worked with a photographer before, will help calm nerves and will give you an extra team member on your glam squad. Especially if you're not working with a stylist, they can help adjust hair and clothes and give some awesome moral support. Number 2, how soon will I receive my images? Especially if you're on a tight deadline, this is a really important one to know. Some photographers work alone, so it may take them more than a week to get you your final images. We do our best to have all of our images sent out within about 24 hours, but it's a good thing to check if it's not on your photographer's website. Number 3, how will I receive my images? Say you've got one of those great new MacBook Airs without a disk drive, but your photographer plans on burning a CD for you. Or say like us, your photographer uses Dropbox, but that cloud site is blocked by your work server. Since there's so many ways to send things digitally, finding an alternative shouldn't be a problem, but it's a good thing to know before your shoot, especially if you're on a tighter deadline. On to number 4, does your photographer shoot indoors or outdoors? Say you're looking specifically for outdoor blurry background shots. You'll want to know your photographer's typical shooting style. You'll probably be able to tell from their portfolio, but especially if you're looking to shoot outside, it's great to know what happens if the weather isn't ideal. And if you're looking to do multiple looks or outfits inside, it's really helpful to know what kind of backgrounds your photographer has available. And finally, number 5, how does payment work? Is your photographer cash only? Can they not take personal checks? And also, when is payment due? Most photographers will take a deposit that will go towards the final rate of the shoot in order to secure the time, but it's also important to know when you need to pay that final balance. Also, be sure to ask what's included with that price and if you'll have any additional costs following the basic rate of the shoot. For example, you might know that you want a retouched image, but that may not be included with the shoot itself. So what other questions would you want answered from your photographer? We'll definitely be looking through the comments and be sure to help with anything we may have left off this list.